Okay, that's it. Yeah, so we're going to look at quiet breathing and then moving on to some deep breathing, and then further along we'll move on to some huff breathing. So if you are struggling to follow this in your own time and space, there's other resources that you can use again within the 24/7 virtual gym, or again I can kind of show you different apps, or maybe somebody's already used some apps in for breathing exercises as well. All right. Okay, so everyone got some water handy as well. We've got some water. Keep yourself hydrated. So we've got a chair as well, and not a swingy chair, kind of stable chair. Yep, or a dining room chair. Yep, here we go. Hopefully you can get logged in. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! But you're logged in twice. But that's okay, you're logged in, but I'll be putting everybody on mute anyway when we get started. So yeah, Patricia, if you just want to go to your effort score just now. Sorry, go.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
52 and 53.
Can you hear me?
Yep, hear you fine.
Okay, I've had to log in on my phone, so I've only got a very small window.
That's okay. Also, if you don't want, if you want to have me in a bigger screen, oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. You just spotlight me or pin me. So go to my face or my head, and there's 3 little dots, and press that, and then pin for me or spot. That's it. I pin for me, and then it makes me big, and everyone else small, so that you can see me.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, okay. That's not working. Oh God, I haven't got 3 little dots on you. I've got 3. Sorry, I can't do this on the phone. I could do it on the Mac. So if I go to you, I don't have any dots. So I'm on an iPhone. I don't know whether that.
Anyone have got an iPhone or a device that can help out?
Well, I've had to use my phone, but I can see you. I can see everybody.
I can see you, but you're small. So when I was I could see you much better on my MacBook, but I can't let myself in because the instructions for how to turn the camera on and the microphone on don't work.
Yeah, well, we'll see how today goes and take it from there. Just I need to be able to see you for just health and safety. I don't want to be giving you the wrong exercises or anything like that at all. So I just need to be able to see you. But we'll see you. Okay, so hopefully depending on how today goes. So we'll get going just because it's just coming up after 3:30. So.
Can I just ask you? Can I log back in on my Mac because then I can see you?
But I need to see you.
But I can have both on at the same time.
Right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, as long as you turn off mute when you're logged in. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it's mute on Microsoft Teams anyway because I can't do anything about it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So wait until I get logged in. So I'll just kind of go over the plan a little bit before we go through onto breathing exercise. So warming up is going to be focusing on mobility and a little bit of cardio. So 3 exercises to focus on is going to be marching. So this can be done standing or seated. Then we're going to move on to shoulder rolls, forward and backwards, and then torso rotations. So again, we'll do them 20 seconds each with 15 seconds recovery in between. Again, just focusing on your breathing and nice and controlled and not as a fast pace, okay? So we want to gently warm up the major muscle groups and joints. we go. So five exercises. Oh, you're in.
I managed to get in.
That's your win. There we go.
I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yep, we're all good.
Right.
So exciting. I get really excited easily. So 5 exercises are going to be marching, seated or standing. So if you do find seated options, so 3 different options. So option 1, I would say, is if you're feeling quite well today and you're able to do it all right. I would say regress. Option 2 is if you're not feeling that great or you've not done any activity in a while. Option 3 is if you've done a little bit of activity and you can push yourself a little bit more. But day 1, let's not push yourself too much, okay? But I always do these 3 options every week. So yep, standing march, then we've got sit to stand. So this is what you've been doing. If you feel it's too much with the muscles rather than the heart rate, then we'll just use some squats or bodyweight squats with low, or use arm rests to assist. Standing toe touch and reach overhead. So it's a hinging movement. So if you do feel that you get dizzy at any point, then I'll show you alternatives. So again, it could be seated, or we'll just do a little rotation. And then last one is standing rotating punches. We'll complete 2 rounds, 30 seconds working and 60 seconds recovery. And if we feel okay after the second round, we will do 45 seconds, but we'll go always with the majority of the group. Then we'll move on, finish with some static stretches in the chair. So you're focusing again on your nice deep breathing and lengthen up through the muscles. Alright, so that's a bit what's involved today. So we'll do the breathing exercises first. So I'll just turn everybody mute. Just now. Is anyone getting any questions? Sorry, before I turn everyone mute. No. Okay. There we are. So just nice comfortable position. Alright. So chair, wherever you find these there. So all you're doing is just breathing and going at your own pace. Don't worry about counting, looking at boxes, visualization. Sometimes it's good just to close your eyes. Try and keep the shoulders nice and relaxed as much as you can, and use the chair rest to kind of make sure the body's as relaxed as possible on the chair. So whenever you're ready, just inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth, like blowing out a candle. Off we go. Another 30 more seconds. Pulling in through your tummy, exhale through your mouth. And relax there. Okay, open your eyes. How are you feeling? Okay, so nice and simple breathing exercises to start with. So I'll go through the exercises. We'll go through the cool down. The warm up first, and then we'll move on. So, just chatting with those different options. I'll always stick with the middle option. But I'll jump through the other 3 exercises. But it's you trying to figure out what's the right option for you as well. Okay, so that's very important, and always still sticking between that 3 to 7 on the effort score. All right. So the first one, so I'll rearrange a bit of my furniture just for the camera angle. But please don't be rearranging the furniture. All right. Okay, so that's just adding an extra activity. Okay. So I'll just turn this around. I'm also 21 weeks pregnant as well, so I will kind of slightly modify in some of the options, but I'll explain that anyway as we go along. So first one is going to be for marching here. So you've got your standing option, or you've got your seated options, or if you want to just use just your feet or just your arms, then that's a regress option 2. Okay, so whatever one you want to get started on. So 20 seconds working and then 15 seconds recovery. So I'll say to rest and breathe and focus on your breathing, and I'll demonstrate the next exercise. So we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So it's marching and going at your own pace. 5 more seconds. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery. So seated or standing, we're going to go for shoulder rolls. So you're resting right now. Ready in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So shoulder rolls forwards. So 10 seconds forwards. So this is mobility. Okay, so you pull the shoulders up, behind. Okay, and back the way. Just to loosen off the muscles around the joints. And rest there, 15 seconds recovery. Next is going to be your torso rotation, so hands up, you're going to look over behind, reset, and then the other side. Seated options here. Ready in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So feel that rotation through the spine. Make sure you breathe out, breathe in as you come to centre. So nice and controlled movement. If you feel your arms are getting heavy, just let them flop to the side. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery, and then we'll do them 3 again. So seated or standing march is going to be next, and we'll go again in 5 seconds. Throughout, if you need a drink, please just take it. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So we've got your seated or standing march. So just make sure again you're just breathing through this and not holding your breath while you concentrate. And rest there. Nice deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. And then we've got your shoulder rolls next. Okay, off we go. Again, for the second time round, so if you can make it a little bit bigger circles. And back the way. Nice and slow and controlled. Try not to do too fast. Rest there. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. So we've got those torso rotations here. Or if you feel the arms are getting quite heavy, just swing the arms side to side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off we go. I'm just going to choose this option. But you go with what you feel works better for you. Feel a bit more loosened off. Last few seconds. And rest there. Okay, so next, moving on to the main activity. So 30 seconds working, 60 seconds recovery. So we'll go, so nice and warm, we'll go in 5 seconds. So in 3, 2, 1, off we go. March first. Just like your warm up, but it's a little bit longer in time. Good. So again, just taking on the core as well, pull the belly button into your spine and then pushing the chest up. Try and thinking of being standing nice and tall. So last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice deep breathing. So it's 60 seconds recovery in there. So really focus on your breathing. Well, I'll show you the next exercise. Okay, so we have got sit to stand option. So you'll sit in the chair. So you do the option that you did at the start here. Okay, so not started yet. Or if you feel the range of movement's too much, assisted or supported squat. Or again, the option here is just push up and then down. Okay, so in 15 seconds, we'll start that. In 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, off we go. I'm going to do assisted. Breathe out as you stand, breathe in as you lower. So that says 15 seconds in. Make sure you go heel toe as you stand. So dig the heels in and then transfer to the toes and push up through the chest. And rest there. 60 seconds recovery. So you want to take a seat if you can. So we're going to do hinging movements. So you're hinging forward, touching wherever you can. So I'll go for knees to start off with. And then a reach overhead. So I'll kind of go so you can see me in the camera. So that's hinging forward and a reach overhead. Options. So chair and then reach. If you're feeling this too much, up and down movement, just bring your hands up over your head and then bring them down. Alright. Okay, so we're going to go 15 seconds. It's nice deep breathing. You may need to take a drink whenever you need to. So in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So leaning forward, so pushing the bottom back and then up high into the sky. So push the bottom back, keep a little bend in the knees and then reach up. So breathe in as you're coming up and then exhale as you're coming forward. Last few seconds. And rest there. 60 seconds recovery. So side bend to kick out is your next option. So we're on the chair, same hand, the same leg, but you're going the opposite direction and then reset. So extend and then come in. So this is getting you working in different directions as well as balance and coordination. So that's the chair option. Or we've got standing option. Or if you feel anything overhead, it make you feel dizzy. So up is more of just the legs option. Okay. So in 15 seconds we'll go again. So we're standing, seated in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So reach and then reset. Reach, reset. So again, if it feels too much, you can bring just over and across the body rather than over your head. So halfway. Last few seconds. And rest there. So last exercise that we're going to do is a standing rotate punch. So we've got the standing option, progressed option, or advanced option. You're adding in upper and lower. So with a toe tap. Okay. So in 15 seconds we'll go again. Nice deep breathing. And 3, 2, 1, off we go. So rotate punch, again go at your own pace, punching forward. Arms do feel heavy, you can start with the hands down, punching forward and down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, round 1 complete. How are we all doing? Little thumbs up, feeling okay? Yeah? So take a little drink if you need to. So round 2 is going to be, so I always give you options. So option 1 is going to be what we've just done, so 30 seconds working and a 60 seconds recovery. Or option 2 is going to be 30 seconds working and 45 seconds recovery. So it's reducing that recovery but keeping the same level of working time. So put your hands, fingers up for 1 or 2. So 1 is 30 and 60, 2 is 30 and 45. Oh, okay, so we've got 2, just to be fancy. So is the majority. So if you do feel that if you did choose option 1, which is 30 and 60, then please choose maybe the more regressed or sitting down option. Because this is where I'll always go with like the majority of the group. So there's some weeks it might suit you and some weeks it might not. Alright, so or if you do feel it gets a bit heavy or a bit too much, then just stop and just focus on your breathing. Does that sound okay? Cool. Okay, so our march to start off with, so 30 working and 45 recovery. So ready, 3, 2, 1, off we go. And again, it's your own pace, so don't try and copy. So if I slow it down, you might slow it down. If I pick it up, you might pick it up. So another 5 more seconds. And rest there. 45 seconds recovery. Nice deep breathing. So the next one is going to be that sit to stand. So you're going to sit. So you've got supported here, or you've got unsupported. Again, just go at your own pace. So, or we've got your squats here. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So big breathe out as you stand, and breathe in as you come down. Good. So 5 more seconds. Yes, they are. Okay, so that next is that hinge and reach. Oops, and reach. Don't knock your paintings off the wall. Reach. Again, you've got your standing, seated option, sorry, here. Or you could just either sit or stand with the hands above your head. So get going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you do feel like your arms getting heavy, maybe just coming up to shoulder level. It's a 4th option in there. So you've got another 5 more seconds. Rest there. Nice deep breathing. Try not to be too quick, just always just kind of slow it down a little bit much. Okay, so now we've got side bend to kick out. Next. Again, if it's too much in the arms, just bring it across the body rather than up and over. Anything over your head, you do feel it kind of hits the shoulders a bit more, or standing option here. So we're going again in 5 seconds. So 2 more exercises and then it's cool down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So sometimes it's good to breathe out one direction and breathe in the other direction. And help set that pace. So another 5 more seconds and then we're on our last exercise. Rest there, 45 seconds recovery, nice deep breathing. So the last one is your rotating punching forward. So get you again, or we can add in some toe taps. Or here, again the arm feels heavy, just bring it up, punch forward, down, okay? So nice and controlled, ready, in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good. Controlled movements. So punch forward. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to do some nice deep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so nice deep breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. So if you want to take a drink, take it. Nice. So a bit of, and then we'll move on to some stretches. So yeah, good. Everybody's on the chair, so we'll do all our stretches on the sitting on the chair. Okay. So another few more seconds. So I'll show you. We're going to move upper body into lower. So bring your arm across, apply pressure above or below the elbow, and then you pull that in. Every time you exhale, just try and pull in a little bit more, as much as you can. And if you can, look over that top shoulder. So we're moving on our stretches. It's important just to lengthen those muscles while they're nice and warm. Helps to relieve any stiffness. Slowly release. Take your time, move over to the other side. Sit, nice deep breathing. Look over your top shoulder. And release. So onto the legs, you're going to stick one foot out. So hamstring stretch. and you're going to hinge forward, feel that stretch up through the back of your legs. Always just have a little bend in the back of your knee. Inhale, exhale. If you've got something close by and you're struggling to hinge forward, then popping that up on something a little bit higher. Make sure it's your own property as well, in case you get into trouble. Or your slippers or your trainers are clean. So making sure, I've probably should have said at the start, making sure you wear the appropriate footwear as well. Some people I've seen have done this on their slippers or barefoot, especially if you're doing a little bit of impact. You need to have appropriate footwear. Okay, so take your time moving into the other side. Inhale as you exhale, coming up deeper into the stretch. And slowly release. So triceps. So you straight one arm out, then you bend a hand behind. So two options, you can apply pressure at the front, or if you can, up and over. Try and have your chin off your chest, and pull the belly button in towards your spine, and try not to stick your bum out. Nice deep breathing to help relax the muscles. Slowly release. Other side. When we find out, oh, one side's a little bit better than the other. And slowly release. Okay, so another leg option. So there's a few in this one. So just please go with your what works for you. So do the chair option first. So I'll move my chair around just so you can see. So basically you come to the edge of your chair and then you're pushing your back foot forward so you can get that stretch into your hip flexor here. Or if you feel okay to do so, popping your foot up onto the chair like here. Alright, so just take your time coming in. Make sure you've got something close by to hold on to as well. Nice deep breath, feel that stretch along the front of the thigh. Okay, slowly release. Wherever we find comfortable, other side. I'll just show you. Okay. Yeah. So we're figuring this out, so don't worry about it too much. Over time, you'll get to know what works best for you. Okay, so torso. So what you're going to do is having the chair facing on, and then you're going to reach over behind. So this is where I'll move my legs because I can't rotate my core, but you try and keep the hips forward and looking behind and try and hold on to the back of your chair. So feel that good stretch through the midsection. So you're looking over and behind and hold on the back of your chair. You're popping that shoulder kind of back and down as you look, so you feel that stretch through here. Yep. Sometimes it's good to hold on to something. Every time you exhale, you're just looking further round. And slowly release. Take your time, move over to the other side. So Anna, you'll be the same as me. You can move your hips around a little bit so you can still feel a little stretch, it's just not as long as too rotational in the core. Okay, so facing me again, so we're going to pop your hands in the back and then squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. So you've got this option here, or if you can clasp them together and pull down. So that's option 2. Option 3, lifting that up. Slowly release. So last one, we're just going to hinge forward, a little stretch overhead. You can clasp them together and palms facing up. Little side bend. And then over to the other side. Slowly bring your hands out wide. Give yourself a round of applause. All done.